All of my exes, they live in Texas. This is very sad. I'm a Yankee. It's time for me to go home. But I keep following my pussy around like a lost puppy dog, falling in love as she leads me to my dismay and disappointment. How do I stop fucking Texas men and get the fuck out of this shithole? Have a great day.
Wow. I think she already knows what she got to do. She's talk shit about herself and she's like, I'm following my pussy around. That's a funny way to put it.
Here's a hot tip for her. You can still follow your pussy around. There are losers everywhere.
True. You're with losers now. You're tracking losers there. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
I mean, there are hot. Find like a hot Guido. Go to
Guido,
or just. I mean, I'm trying to give her Yankee advice. You know, if she wants to get back to the East Coast and she's following her pussy around, she eventually should get out of that. That trend of doing that. First of all, stop following your pussy around, get some therapy. But until then, you can follow your pussy into northern, they're assholes that are.
I think it's less about you being in Texas and more about you just choosing the wrong people. That's what it seems. There's good people in Texas. There's good people in New York. There's good people everywhere. But there's going to be shitty people everywhere. And if you're just following your pussy around, well.
Don't choose anybody over yourself. That's the biggest thing. Choose yourself and then you'll make better choices. But until then, go to therapy. But until then, if you're trying to just geographically shift locations.
That was pretty good. Did you even know I was yawning?
Yeah, because you made a more ridiculous
I don't
face.
know why. I'm tired. I'm not even tired. I'm just yawning. I should have done vocal exercises.
What you did with your face right then was more appealing than what you normally do when you're about to yawn.
Well, it made me smile.
It was an improvement. But normally when you're about to yawn, you're like.
Which is exactly the face I make when I come.
But right then, it was better. You were about to yawn and you were like, you just like smiled like a clown. Anyway, no, that's all. I just think it's hard to like do such a big shift to like make better choices, which is obviously what she knows she needs to do. But until then, just for a geographical shift.
Yeah, I don't think the geographical thing really. I think
it sounds
you're
like
just running from your problems. That's what you're doing instead of addressing them
with your vagina.
You're not, guys in New York. As someone who lives in New York or lived in New York and live here, same fucking quality of shitty guys there. So I think you know what? Stop following your pussy and follow your heart.
Also, you can get up. Oh, well, I always say that. I always suggest masturbating, but people are going to do that anyway. I feel like people want, an addict, like somebody who's, what do they say, like dickmatized,
Never heard of that, but I like it.
You've never heard dickmatized? Yeah, it sounds like.
Follow the cat.
It sounds like that she still needs that in her life. So that's okay. I just feel like she does want the shift away from Texas. That sounded like a big part of it.
Well, I think, but it does sound like maybe you're just running away.
Yeah, but that's a whole, that'll take years of work to get into.
There was a pretty non-detailed call.
I know. I always make a lot of insinuations.
It's always a little bit better when you guys give us a little more detail so we can figure out who you are and out you.